It is 10 years now since we rode to Children's Island. The sun flames straight down that noon on the water off Marblehead. That summer we wore black glasses to hide our eyes. We were always crying. In our spare rooms, little put-upon sisters in the two huge white handsome homes in Swampscott. When the sweetheart from England appeared with her cream skin and Yardley cosmetic, I had to sleep in the same room with the baby on a too-short cot, and the 7-year-old would go out unless his jersey stripes matched the stripes of his socks. Oh, it was richness, 11 rooms and a yacht, with a polished mahogany stair to let into the water, and a cabin boy who could decorate cakes in 6-colored frosting. But I didn't know how to cook, and babies depressed me. Nights, I wrote in my diary, spitefully, my fingers red with triangular scorch marks from ironing tiny ruchings and puff sleeves. When the sporty wife and her doctor husband went on one of their cruises, they left me a borrowed maid named Ellen for protection and a small Dalmatian. In your house, the main house, you were better off. You had a rose garden and a guest cottage and a model apothecary shop, and a cook and a maid, and knew about the key to the bourbon. I remember you playing Yada in pink piqué dress on the game room piano when the big people were out, and the maid smoked and shot pool under a green-shaded lamp. The cook had one walleye and couldn't sleep. She was so nervous. On trial from Ireland, she burned batch after batch of cookies till she was fired. Oh, what has come over us, my sister, on that day off? The two of us cried so hard to get. We lifted a sugared ham and a pineapple from the grown-ups' icebox, and rented an old green boat. I rowed. You read aloud, cross-legged on the stern seat from the generation of vipers. So we bobbed out to the island. It was deserted. A gallery of creaking porches and still interiors. Stopped, and awful as a photograph of somebody laughing, but 10 years dead. The bold gulls dove as if they owned it all. We picked up sticks of driftwood and beat them off, then stepped down the steep beach shelf and into the water. We kicked and talked. The thick salt kept us up. I see us floating there yet, inseparable, two cork dowels. What keyhole have we slipped through? What door has shut? The shadows of the grasses inched round like hands of a clock, and from our opposite continents we wave and call. Everything has happened.